What's up, guys? Welcome back to another mukbang video. As you guys seen from the b-roll, we stopped by no other than Krispy Kreme donuts today, guys. It is a rainy day, and what better way to enjoy some delicious donuts. All right, so Krispy Kreme did drop a lot of new donuts for the month of November, guys, and you know we had to stop by before they discontinue them for the rest of the month until possibly next year. But some of those donuts are returns and some are new. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with the first batch, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, so we do have here our first batch of 4 Krispy Kreme donuts. I did warm them up in the microwave. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the maple iced. The maple iced donut is our iconic original glazed donut dipped in delicious maple flavored icing. So this is part of their seasonal, according to the Krispy Kreme app. They even have a little brown tag that says seasonal. So yeah, let's get right into it, guys. First bite. Yeah. Man, you already know just how, like the description says, they're iconic original glaze. Man, very soft donuts. We have the glaze that just complements any of their donuts, guys. But the maple icing is nice and sweet. So let's dip it into some warm coffee, guys. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. That hits. Final bite for this one. All right, guys, the maple iced donut gets a solid 10 out of 10. You can't go wrong with their iconic original glaze, and the maple ice was nice and sweet. I really did enjoy it. It tasted like pancakes. Again, solid 10 out of 10. All right, guys, up next, we do have their original glazed cake donut. So this is new in their menu. The original glazed cake donut combines the nostalgic taste of our signature glaze with the classic texture of an old-fashioned cake donut, making for a perfect bite every time. That's what it's looking like. Cheers, guys. Wow, they're cake donuts, man. They're pretty moist, and you already know that they got their signature glaze on top, man. Wow, that looks and tastes very amazing, man. The inside is moist and buttery, very amazing. You know, we had to pair it up with some coffee. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. All right, guys, the original glazed cake donut gets a solid 10 out of 10, man. Very cakey, moist and buttery on the inside with the crispy outer from the original glaze on top. Just can't get any better than that. Paired with a coffee, oh my goodness. I feel like that's the best duo. All right, guys, the next following donut, we do have the New York cheesecake filled. The New York cheesecake filled donut is an unglazed donut dipped in a vanilla flavor icing, topped with a golden graham flavor crunch and filled with a cheesecake cream for a creamy, tangy bite inspired by a Big Apple's iconic cheesecake. All right, so this is new in their menu as well. So first bite, man, this thing looks amazing. Wow, not bad for an unglazed donut. Still very good. Wow. We could definitely taste the New York cheesecake with the filling inside. Very good. They put some coffee. That was their New York cheesecake filled donut. It's new in their menu, and I'm gonna give that one a solid 10 out of 10. For being an unglazed donut, it still held its own. If you guys love New York cheesecake, that donut will definitely be the one for you guys. All right, guys, final from this batch right here. This is the original glazed cream filled. It's a new donut in their menu. The original glazed cream filled donut takes our classic original glazed donut to the next level. A glazed shell donut filled with light and smooth fluffy cream makes an irresistible combination. Wow, guys. Cheers. Yeah. Ooh, that hits. Wow. Very nice and filled. They filled this very generously. Poured it with some coffee. Wow, that was the original glazed cream filled donut. It's new in their menu. It's technically their iconic Krispy Kreme glazed donut, except it's just filled with cream inside. That was amazing, guys. That one gets a solid 10 out of 10. All right, guys, we're gonna get into the next following batch, so don't go nowhere. All right, guys, we got our next batch of 4 donuts. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with their new seasonal chocolate fudge brownie, a true chocolate layers dream. The chocolate fudge brownie donut, our signature original glazed donut topped with a decadent brownie batter, flavored buttercream, sprinkled with fudgy brownie crunch, and finished with a pop of colorful rainbow sprinkles for the perfect decadent donut. And this is what it's looking like, guys. Wow, it looks truly amazing. You guys know I love donuts, I love brownies, specifically Buckeye brownies. Shout out to Buckeye brownies. First bite, let's go. That brownie batter, very fudgy, and you get like bits of brownies on top with some sprinkles, which gives it like that nice little crunch on the iconic original glazed donut. Chocolate's so fudgy. Alright, guys, that was their chocolate fudge brownie donut. That one gets a solid 8 out of 10. It's good. It's not bad. You could definitely taste a bit of that brownie because of the brownie bits, but I mean, their chocolate brownie buttercream, it was pretty good. I just wish it was filled on the inside. Just wanted more of that brownie taste, if that makes sense, but still gets a solid score. Up next, we have here their cinnamon apple filled donut. The cinnamon apple filled donut takes an unglazed donut, tosses in a sweet powdered cinnamon flavored coating, then is filled with an apple cinnamon filling for the perfect balance of fruity sweetness and spice comfort, artificially flavored. No shit. Cheers, guys. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of sad, especially because it's unglazed, so it's just powdered sugar on top. I can see the apple pie filling inside. Gives it Thanksgiving vibes. How can it be an actual apple pie without the whipped cream, guys? You know we had to bring it out. Look at that. Yeah. This combo is a must. Literally now it tastes like a true apple pie. Wow. All right, guys, that was their cinnamon filled, unglazed filled donut. The filling was really good. Obviously, with the whipped cream on top, definitely added that apple pie experience. I just wish it was actually glazed, but I mean, the outside was kind of boring. You know, the outside with the just cinnamon powder sugar, it was all right. It wasn't that bad, but I'm gonna give that one a solid 7 out of 10. Up next, we have here their Biscoff Cookie Buttercream Filled Donut. The Biscoff Cookie Buttercream Filled Donut starts with a shell donut filled with Biscoff Cookie Buttercream filling. Dip in a Biscoff Cookie Butter icing and top with a drizzle of vanilla flavoring icing and Biscoff crumble for a delicious caramelized cookie taste. You guys know how I feel about Biscoff. I'm starting to enjoy Biscoff, guys. So we're gonna take a bite where the crumbs are at. Cheers. Oh yeah. It's dripping, guys. Wow, all the filling fell into the plate. But the filling is very good, guys. Definitely, you can taste the Biscoff on the inside. I got the cookie crumbs on top. For being an unglazed, this one could hold its own for sure. You know I had to bring it, guys. You know I had to bring it. Adding more cookie butter, guys. It's never enough. With the whipped cream on top. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at that. Amazing. Cheers, guys. Damn, that's so good. Yeah, that enhances it, the Biscoff experience. Adding the creamy Biscoff butter. Pair with some coffee. I'm running out of coffee, guys. Ooh. Wow, guys. Their Biscoff cookie butter cream filled donut gets a solid 100 out of 10, guys. Gives it a million out of 10 with that added Biscoff buttercream, man. Wow, that one was amazing, guys. If you guys love Biscoff as much as I do, that donut is a must. All right, guys, last but not least, we have here their Oreo cookies and cream filled donut. The Oreo cookies and cream donut is an Oreo loaded delight. This unglazed donut is filled with delicious cookies and cream filling, dipped in chocolate icing, topped with crunchy Oreos cookie pieces, and finished with a drizzle of vanilla flavor icing for that classic Oreo look and flavor. Wow, I remember this one right here. I think they had it last year, but man, this is my favorite one right here, guys. From time to time, they'll bring it back. Even though it's unglazed, there's still chocolate glazed on top of that. So can't really go wrong with this. All right, guys, first bite of this one. Cheers. I don't know, I might have microwaved it too much. But the filling was like just water. I don't know, it looks all liquidy. It doesn't look creamy at all, which is pretty disappointing, but we do have more in the box. So we'll have another one without warming it up. This one, coffee. Biscoff cream filling from the last donut. Alright, guys, we're trying another Oreo cream filled, but this one is not warmed up, so that way we can see exactly how the cream filling looks like without being melted. So cheers, guys. All right, you can definitely see that it's creamy on the inside. It's not really watery, so the cream was made pretty good. I guess being warm in the microwave makes it all liquidy. So Look at that right there. Whipped cream. Oh. Cream feels really good. Final bite of this one. Alright guys, the Oreo cookies and cream filled donut, I'm gonna give that one a solid 10 out of 10 just because I love Oreo in general, and for being an unglazed donut, it still held its own. It was on a chocolate glazed donut instead of like the original glaze, so technically it was on a chocolate glazed donut and with those Oreo topping on top with that vanilla icing drizzle, and the cookies and cream filling was very good. I'm glad that it wasn't, you know, all liquidy, you know, to begin with. I thought I don't know, maybe something was wrong with the cookies and cream filling. Maybe they messed up a batch of the cream filled, but no, just don't warm them up if you guys still want to enjoy the cream filling without having to be melted all liquidy and whatnot. All right guys, this is the original glazed cream filled with the whipped cream on top that fell on it from the previous cookies and cream donut. So this is not warmed up, so let's see how the filling looks without being it warmed up. Okay. It's all like whippy, yeah. It's like a whipped cream kind of texture. Very sweet as well. Not bad. Wow. It's actually a lot better not being warmed, so that way that consistency of the whip doesn't melt and it stays like that, and you could actually enjoy it this way, because when you have it warmed up, the entire filling just melts off, so you don't really get to experience the entire creation of the donut, right, the way it's intended. So wow, that cream is so yummy, guys. We got the milk back. All right guys, now we're gonna try the Biscoff without being microwaved. That way we could see how the filling is. Okay, I was about to say, where's the filling? But the first bite, I didn't get any filling. That bite was horrible. It was all dough. Same as that bite. Yeah, this one wasn't as filled, but you can see the filling. They weren't so generous with this one, unfortunately. For not being unglazed, I think the filling does make up for the donut, because after those two bites I get no filling whatsoever. It just tasted like dough, and for having like the Biscoff glaze and having the cookies on top wasn't enough to actually taste the whole Biscoff experience. But let's get into this bite right here in the middle. Yeah, this donut will not be shit if it didn't have the filling. So these gotta be filled generously like the other ones that I ate, even though they were all melted. But yeah, this one I feel like they really skimp out on the filling on this one. You know, we had to do it, guys. That biscuit butter, guys. It's out of this world. Final bite. Alright guys, so we got one more donut from the dozen. I find it crazy how easy it is to take down a full dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts. Now you guys know that I love donuts and I go to different donut shops every other weekend, and man, I don't know, these are not as dense as like the other ones that I would try out from other shops, but yeah, it's crazy. We're already on the last donut, so this will be our 12th donut. But I didn't tell you guys, I ended up getting 2 on top of the 12 because I had a reward where you buy one and you get the other one for free. So I ended up buying another one of these, which I believe is this one, and then I also got a Krispy Kreme glazed donut on top of that. Excuse me. So I ate those 2 on the way because obviously they were packed in those single paper bags that they give you. So, you know, I wanted to start off with those. So in total, we're about to eat around 14 donuts, guys, which is insane. You know this was gonna be a banger bite, guys. Oreo and milk. Come on. With that cookies and cream filling. Final bite. Alright guys, I can't believe I took down 14 donuts from Krispy Kreme today, guys. But anyways guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like this video, comment below what Krispy Kreme donut is your favorite. My favorite out of this specific lineup, I would say the Biscoff. That one's really good. The filling's really good when it's loaded with that filling. The Biscoff definitely takes the #1 spot for this one. Hey guys, follow me on Instagram for any updates, or if you guys want to know more about fitness, if you guys want to get coached by me one-on-one online coaching, make sure you guys sign up in the description down below. Make sure you guys sign up, answer those simple questions, and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible so we can schedule a free consultation call to see where you're at, and that way we could get this show on the road, guys. Get you in better shape for the next following year, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.